Hey, good morning, everybody. So we can see the void stuff still happening with the Magnacut. I hope this better explains why I'm tired of hiding all this stuff and not talking about it, where I'm done taking on predatory lending to hide these types of things for these larger corporations. No shade to the guys working on the floor. I know you guys at these companies are doing the best you can with the tools and information you have, but when I look at some of the shitbaggery and the CEO style decisions happening at the top of these companies where they're impacting my ability to serve you, I've got to run the other direction. So thanks to your help, we're getting away from any predatory lending. We're getting on top of things here. We're starting to be able to invest in new things. So thank you guys so much. But looking at things like these voids, I don't know how much of these materials are going to have voids. And if the new Magnacut as it comes, they promise it's going to be better, but I don't know. So looking at that, this is why we're pushing these new EDC4s and these materials that I can absolutely get behind. That's paving the way to eat some of this loss that we have to eat. These larger companies aren't getting behind it in any meaningful way at all. I mean, we've seen no sort of amelioration or resolution from some of these void issues. I've just been kind of gaslit on that, and the issues are minimized. So I don't expect to see anything from that, but I'm still very much eating all of the loss here. So that's not really good for us running a business. That's not good for serving you. So we have these things that are more readily available now that are going to pave our way out of this type of situation. If this new Magnacut that we get isn't looking better, we're moving all over to Böhler Uddeholm Steels and moving away from this. Just putting the void issues, the material strain from just the substandard handling practices up there. Bob, all you guys up there, I don't care if you're going to roll it all at one temperature. If you can just tell us what the optimal temperatures and times are to fully anneal these materials, I'll do it. If you won't do your job, we'll do it. But in lieu of that, we're moving away from most of the stuff if these new runs aren't looking better. So it really hurts my feelings. I like all you guys on the floor up there. I know you guys work hard, but looking at the decisions being made from the top and how that's affecting us, if these new materials that we're going to be getting aren't up to snuff, we've got to move in a more healthy direction. I don't want to get back into predatory lending to eat this kind of loss, and I don't like having these sort of delays with this weird batch-to-batch issues where I don't know until we're really heavy into cost that something went wrong. And it's not fair to you, it's not fair to us, and I just don't want to do it anymore. So yeah, we're going to keep you updated with the different issues and hopefully a lot of good progress. That's my hope. But if there's more things that crop up here during the process in this Magnacut and different materials, I'll certainly show you. But I can tell you we have processed a ton of Böhler Uddeholm materials now since getting back here. I've had zero issues. They heat treat really well, they machine well, everything's been awesome. So I feel really good about that. I'm trying to fulfill some of these other orders as they stand, but if I've got to eat a bunch of loss to make it happen, I've got to change that material to something more consistent. But I need profitability to be able to make those investments when these larger companies won't make us whole when there's a big issue, and our insurance company can't do anything because in the policy, the liability is on the other company. It's just they're not doing right by anybody. So we need to dig our own self out of this and move forward on our own with your guys' help. So I really appreciate the support. Thank you for seeing what we're doing. I really, really appreciate it. But we're just gonna be real transparent, good, bad, ugly. I just wanna show you guys everything and some of the day-to-day struggles of trying to maintain these really high standards. We've had folks asking, like, why don't other companies have these issues? I've talked about some of the stuff where you've been established a long time, they've got materials that they trust, they know how to work with, but there are varying standards and acceptable limits of things depending on what style of company you're running. I have extraordinarily high standards. So I mean this, and I want to give you 100% good product. So I'll keep you up to date, but hopefully things have changed, but if they haven't, that's the direction we're moving in. So I guess that's the update for now. I'm going to go on the other side of the wall here and give a big blade update and just keep people informed on that. But thanks so much for stopping by, and we'll talk to you again soon.